Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Idzhar bin Kamarruzaman with metric number 1918819. So for today, our group, which is group 2, will discuss about divorce. So first of all, we know that divorce has become a, a hot issue in Malaysia, and also divorce has become a normal thing to the new married couple, even though they are married. There are many couple marry every year. So this is can be proved by the statistic that show that the divorce rate in Malaysia increase uh, every day. So next, I will pass to the next panel.
Alright, so hello, my name is Muhammad Fateh bin Muhammad Rosdi, and my matric number is 1910333. So so before we discuss further about the divorce, so let's look at the marriage in terms of conventional worldview and also Islamic worldview. So first let's look at the conventional worldview. So marriage is defined as a formal union, social and legal contract between two individuals that unites their lives legally, economically and emotionally. So basically it means that it unites a man and a woman in a lawful manner, and it implies that the couple has the legal obligation to each other throughout their lives, and of course until they decide to divorce. And of course we know, we generally know that if we marry, it is a legitimacy to sexual relations between the couple. And also we know that marriage is viewed as having a key role in the preservation of morals and civilization. So that's from the conventional perspective. So next, let's look at the Islamic perspective. So it is a bit it is quite the same with conventional perspective, but we just add a few points, uh a few and deeper point to the conventional worldview. So in Islam, marriage is nikah, which is a religious duty, moral safeguard, and social commitment. So, why does marriage is a religious duty? Because it is assumed as ibadah uh, to God that must be fulfilled, and it is on this duty is only enjoined to those who are capable. Not like the conventional, like everyone can marry, but in Islam, only the people that capable to carry the responsibility of marriage can marry. And the next one is marriage is a social safeguard which the spouses need to understand, consult, and protect each other in terms of physical, emotion, and also faith. And the third one is marriage is a social commitment between the spouses, like the husband need to give nafkah, and also the wife need to lead the house chores, and the parents need to show the role model. So before I close my view, I would like to end with one verse from the Quran. And it is a sign of God that He has created for men of themselves mates to seek in their company peace and tranquility, and has set between them mutual love and mercy. Surely in that are signs for those who contemplate. Surah Al-Rum ayat 21. So, in conclusion, marriage is a way of love between a man and woman in a way permitted by God, so that they can achieve success not just in this world but in the hereafter. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Brother Fateh Aiman, for the explanation about the marriage itself. So next, I will pass to the next panelist, Brother Aidil. So please.
Okay. We are talking about divorce, right? So let's see the graph rate for Malaysian Muslim divorce in Kuala Lumpur. Just in Kuala Lumpur, we can see that from 2017, we can see that there are increase of cases of divorce, which is in 2017 for 2,107 cases. Meanwhile, back in 2006, only 1,182 cases were involved. We can see from this that just in Kuala Lumpur, the divorce rate are increasing by year at a fast rate. Next, we can see that in Malaysia itself, uh, for from 2016 to 2017, the number of marriage decreases because of reasons that youngsters nowadays are really uh, looking to their spouse very difficult because they really have a higher standard, which is looking for a spouse nowadays. Even though the number of marriage decreases in from 2016 to 2017, nevertheless, the divorce rate for 2016 and 2017 uh, is the same, which is 1.6. This is because uh, divorce is such a common for youngsters nowadays because they have problems with their spouse. So from this graph also, we can see that the divorcee is from from those who are at age of 2000 at an age of 25 to 29 years old, which is very young where when we talk about the age, because if they have already married and they also divorced at a very young age, which is why we need to question ourselves what is the factors that makes them to become a divorce. So as we can see from this, there are a few factors that we can include why they conclude into divorce when they can try to solve their problems. First factor for this problem is lack of religious mastery is one of the factor because they do not really understand the concept of marriage in Islam. Therefore, they do not know how to really carry the responsibilities uh, for their family. Next is irresponsible spouse, which is they only think that marriage is just a desire to be fulfilled by themselves so that they can, I don't know, touch another opposite gender. That's all. But they seems to forget that the responsibility they uphold uh, by marriage. And the third one is family meddling in couple issue, whereby the family of each spouses tends to get involved in their relationship too much, therefore sometimes put pressure in them. So therefore this is the problems that I can see from this graph. Thank you from me.
Okay, thank you, Brother Aidil, about the explanation about the factors of the divorce. So next, I will pass to the next panelist, which Brother Hafiz.
Assalamualaikum. My name is HAFIZ bin Muhammad FADZELY, metric number 1913307. I'm going to summarize the concept of marriage and divorce, but more toward the Islamic point of view. Marriage is in Islam. Marriage is encouraged as an act that are counted as sunnah. If a couple went to marriage, then they will be rewarded by Allah. In chapter 51, verse 46 in Al-Quran, and of everything we have created pairs that you may remember, which means being attracted to each other is a state of fitrah, and the unity of them is through proper marriage, Islamic marriage. Other than that, the unity of the two person will also lead to the strengthening of silaturahim between two families. On the other hand, in Islam, divorce are allowed but not encouraged in Islam. Uh, as we can see in the procedure for a divorce, a husband need to wait for a period of 3 months before the process of divorce come to an end. So the process, the time given to the couple, so they can review back their relationship and sort out everything among them before they really they confirm their decision. So it also showed that Islam allowed divorce, but uh, an effort must be made to make the divorce process happen. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Brother Amir Hafiz, for the explanation about the divorce in the Islamic perspective. So we can conclude that divorce is not a good thing and is good to avoid to happen. And also, every couple must know that they bring a big responsibility when they married to each other. So in this way, they will avoid divorce. So that's all from us. Thank you.